You know what? You're right there. I'll give you that. Hank is a mama's boy.
He's like a mom.
When we come home, let me paint the picture for you. Dad and Mom walk in the door at the same time. Hank runs right past Dad and looks for Mom.
It's probably because I go, hi, Nunny.
I don't even exist when Mom's around. But when Mom's gone, he's a dad's boy. But if we're both here, Mama's boy.
But it's because I go like this, hi, Nunny Bear. And I give him a big kiss like on the lips too. So the friends can say down below like, ew, that's gross. Guess what? He's my son, okay?
We brush his teeth all the time.
He's my dog's son. So I don't care.
Losing weight, it's not just a physical thing. It's here and it's here. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.
Let us know if you kiss your dog on the lips.
There's lots of friends out there. My aunt and uncle used to do it too.
Well, then it must be okay.
Yeah, it is. Because he's so cute. Because he's a good boy. And kiss him on the nose too. Hi.
Hey, guys.
At the grocery one.
Yeah.
Look, can you be a pretzel?
No. I like to eat pretzels. That was pretty cool.
It was. You have to make those noises too. Hey, there you go. Okay, the friends got some groceries for you. So.
Well, mostly they're for us, but we'll show them our groceries.
Oh, we'll show you our groceries. So, the friends, we got a 4-berry blend. It has raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, and blueberries. We have some Quick Oats, great value version. We have 3 tomatoes, some black pepper, a big bag of baby carrots. We have the 1% cottage cheese. We usually get the Great Value brand, but they were out, so we just got the Nordica. We have fat-free plain Greek yogurt, 4 containers of those. We have a big container of the baby spinach. It was 3 for $7, which is a pretty good deal here for the Uncle Ben's Bistro Express. This is the whole grain brown, and it's ready in 2 minutes, the friends. Now, the friends, we used to buy the big bag of jasmine rice because it's a lot cheaper. However, everyone is busy, and at this point in our lives, we would rather save the time versus the few extra dollars. So yes, it might cost a little bit more to get the stuff that cooks quick, but the time it takes to cook the jasmine rice, even in a rice cooker, is too much time for us. We would much rather throw this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes and it's ready.
Especially when you're meal prepping every week.
Yeah.
And we're 6 years down our journey. Sometimes it's worth it to take a little bit of a shortcut and pay a little bit more to stay on track, because staying on track is way more important than a few dollars for us. And the time that it would cost us to do extra meal prep for all these little things, right now we just can't afford the time.
Yeah, it's much better to just get the quicker stuff for us right now. And that's how we stay on track. It's just the same as paying the few, you know, the couple extra dollars for the spinach that's already cleaned and prepped for you versus the stuff you get, you know, just in the bag off the produce shelves or whatever. This is so much easier packaged and cleaned for you. For us, it's a lot faster, and it's about time now. We have the budding ham and turkey slices. We usually get the chicken, but they were out, so we decided to get ham and turkey this time.
These are still really clean though too. So.
Fairly clean, fairly, you know, decent macros for what we're looking for. We don't track, but we do always check the back.
And that's another thing. People might say, oh, that's not clean, it's processed. We eat that pre-workout, so it's got a lot of sodium in it. We want the sodium. We want pickles, and we got some pickles coming up, but we want the lunch meat and pickles pre-workout. So it's a conscious decision to get that. Yeah. Especially for time and money's sake. We already prep, like we have beef and chicken in the freezer that we prep every week. So this is like an extra added on protein.
Yes, and we also normally eat tuna. We bought it in a large quantity when it went on sale.
We bought like 36 cans because it was $1.
Yes, so we don't have that because we've already got it in bulk.
But the cheap stuff like tuna is basically the staple. That 30 grams of protein per can, you can't beat that for how cheap it is. Right? Is it 30?
I think it's 15 actually, or maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, so I had to double check because I knew I might have been going crazy, but I pretty much knew I was right. It's 15 grams of protein for half a can. So me and Nicole both eat a full can every single day, and packs a good punch for what you pay for this. You can't beat how clean it is, and the mercury's free with it. So
there you go. You gotta want it now.
That's another thing, friends. If you're new to our channel, we do what works for us. If you're a perfect organic, clean eater, that's great for you, but this is our method. So we have to kind of choose our battles. Sometimes you'll see artificial sweeteners, sometimes you'll see processed meat, sometimes you'll see mercury cans.
Yep, that's the way it goes. For us, we do this on a budget, and we also, not just a monetary budget, but a time budget as well.
Mostly a time
budget. And I like to call it a budget because we have to manage our time for all of the things that we do in a day. And cutting in food prep is very important to us.
We don't take days off for food prepping.
Exactly.
We freeze all our meals. We can't just wing it for food. So we have to find ways to make it work long term.
Exactly.
So yes, in an ideal world, when we were starting out, a lot of the times we had these ideals in our head.
Yes.
Like we were gonna get fresh stuff all the time. We were gonna eat, organic vegetables all the time.
But
well, that quickly switched. If you want to stay on track, for us, if we wanted to stay on track, it became frozen fruit, frozen veggies sometimes, pre-washed salads, stuff like that.
It also, the frozen veggies and fruit make more sense, especially because we live in Canada. So
fruits and vegetables are very limited most of the year.
In the winter, they're not very fresh in the fresh produce. It's a lot better and fresher in the frozen section.
It's cheaper in the frozen section.
Yes, and it lasts longer. So it makes more sense for us to do that. However, like Kyle said, if you have the time and can afford the organic stuff or choose to buy the organic stuff, that's awesome. Good for you. But for us, we choose not to do that.
And we would advise anyone that's really struggling to balance, a job and family or kids or, a crazy schedule and workout. We also work out every single day. So if you're trying to balance that, we would say pick your battles wisely.
Yeah.
And don't try to be a right fighter on every single issue that comes up.
Certain things like mercury in the tuna or aspartame in the sweetener, we choose to let that go. So we've got a couple of cartons of egg whites. We usually get more than that, but they were out, so we just got what we could get.
So halfway during the week, we'll stop somewhere else and pick up a couple more of those.
Yep. We usually have about 4. And garlic dill pickles. Like Kyle said, we eat those pre-workout. And then some mustard, which we add to our tuna. We've got some creamy cashew unsweetened vanilla milk.
See, here's where you'll see we get this during the week because of the macros, because we actually like it as well. Mm-hmm. But it's very, very clean. Whereas you'll see on cheat day, we get regular milk because we like that in our cereal. So it's all about balance.
Yes, it is. And we have 6 no salt added chicken broth. And we have 6 cucumbers here. And then, of course,
you need the treats.
We always have a balance. So we got the treats. Peeps. That doesn't rhyme, but it's close.
Close enough for us.
Close enough. So, tuna.
That's not one of the treats.
Okay, friends. We have some treats actually came from a place in London, a market in London, Ontario, that has a booth that sells things from the States. So these are actually from the States. These are sugar-free singles. We have the Hawaiian Punch, and we have the crushed grape. We also got
And even though they're like no calorie and sugar free, we drink Diet Pop or anything like this. We save for 1 day a week on our cheat day.
We also bought these caramel puff Sweetos at that stand. We also bought these cheddar jack Cheez-Its, which look really good. And we got these jalapeno cheddar spicy Chex Mix.
Not just, what does that say?
Not just hot, jalapeno hot.
Whoa. What does that mean?
I mean like that.
That hot.
Yeah. So here's the milk that we like to drink with our cereal on cheat day. This is the skim milk. We also got these Easter chocolate, the Lindor eggs. And they're irresistibly smooth assorted, my friends. And then these just came to Canada. They're Oreo Thins fudge dipped mint cream, which I think they're going to be really good.
And to wash those down,
Rancher's Choice. Now the friends, we like dipping, mostly Kyle does, dipping our pizza crust on cheat day when we eat pizza in ranch. Or sometimes we dip like potato wedges and whatever in it. We always like to have a ranch on hand. So
yeah, sometimes we dip mint Oreos in it.
Oh, can you imagine?
Hank would eat dipped Oreos in, but
Hank is
he can't have chocolate. Dogs can't have chocolate.
Hank would eat anything. Hank would eat weird. Hank rolls on worms. So you don't trust Hank's palate.
If you drop any food on the floor, it's gone.
Except, remember when he wouldn't eat lettuce when he was a puppy, and then one day he just decided lettuce was okay for him.
Friends, let us know if you have a very picky canine at home that has specific things that they will not eat, because we thought our dog was so weird because he's literally a garbage dump, but then he spits out lettuce. He went through a time when he spits out lettuce.
But now he eats lettuce. He doesn't care. If spinach falls on the ground, he's eating it.
He's trying to lose a few pounds, so he figured he'd eat a salad once in a while.
But when he was a puppy, he would put his nose up at lettuce. He would not eat it. Now he doesn't care. Okay, friends, so that's it for our groceries this week. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the little tips about taking shortcuts for meal prep and how to budget your time. And so, here we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Or what?
Or what? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
He's looking for a doom item.
I got a blank one. So we'll give you the pretzel of doom.
The human pretzel of doom.
And you make that noise too. And the pretzel.
And people say you're weird.
Oh no, I'm not weird.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know. Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.
Our complete weight loss guide is finally here. We put our heart and souls into it, friends. It has 40 family-friendly recipes. Not only is there a 2-week full meal plan for you, there is a blueprint on how to make your own. The toning moves to prevent loose skin, to tighten up the loose skin. It's all in there. Everything you will ever need to know, you ever wanted to know about how we lost weight, it is there.